Greetings everyone. On this other episode you are watching, it dope, hot and fresh. With me today in this episode, uno Gugu Mabuza. Gugu Mabuza is better known as Usis Gugu with the art space. I am from a Breyten.
Dope, hot and fresh all day, every day is too much.
I started my primary school in Mpumalanga Primary School, then matriculated in Masizake Secondary School, corner a Breyten. So I then furthered my studies with accountancy, bookkeeping, art administration, as well as radio production. Currently, my passion lies with the art, education, as well as community development. That's where I am mostly committed to. I'm also a custodian of art within the Department of Arts and Culture. Then I've worked with AMA organizations, Iqinisela Art Production, as a deputy chairperson. Worked with Umsukaliko Arts and Culture Forum as the deputy secretary of the board. And then worked with Iligwa FM as a presenter, producer, and now doing human resource department as an HR manager. Okay, my passion for the radio industry. I had a passion for quite a long time because I used to present Niwani, Ekamerini, but then I started taking the initiative in 2016 when I had to send my applications to umsakazo Iligwa FM elise Emelo. That's when I was taken or ngathathwa as a newsreader there because I had a passion in journalism. Journalism has always been part of me because I have the mind that always seeks to know more. I have the mind that always wants to know the 5 W's and H, the why did something happen, how did it happen, where it happened. So I had all of that, which is why I just chose doing journalism on radio. So Iligwa FM, I was a news presenter back then when I started. So in 2016, so 2017 I was awarded as the best news presenter because I also do news editing, news presenting. With Iligwa FM, then I was awarded an opportunity again, still with the station. I was awarded the opportunity to go study in radio production with an institution in Johannesburg, NEMISA, that specializes in the field of media. So I studied there, got a certificate of the National Certificate in Radio Production. So I came back there as a producer now, producing 2 shows. As a producer at Iligwa FM, I was given the opportunity to produce isincebelekile midday show nehlelo ezamabandla kanye ke no producer indaba helping the department. Then seeing the commitment, then that's when I was in dealing nabantu, so ngathola i-opportunity yokumikiswa ku-HR department. That's when ngizame khona ngatrainwa mase ngitrainiwe ke as HR ngabe sengipromote ukuba i-HR manager, but then I just recently started. So basically I'll be on a full force onyakeni ozayo. Coming now ke emkhakheni we-art. Emkhakheni we-art I started back in 2013. That's when I was referred by a social worker there to keep busy because I also had a passion in art. Writing is what I do the most in art because when I started, I got there as a writer, seeking to know more about the art of writing. So, department ye arts and culture, emsuka Ligwa, bang refer to Ibasetsana e Johannesburg. That's when I started the course writing and script writing. I attended a workshop for about a week there, then I came back, started ngaqala ke producer my own work. But then as umuntu awuveli uqede yonke into overnight. So ngaba nalo ukuthi ngiambitious ngifuna ukwazi more about writing. Ngacela any opportunity within the department ukuthi kunawo akhona yini ama organizations amanye abasebenzisana nawo, then bangirefera ku Sancta. So ku Sancta nga-apply nakhona i-application yase Sancta, we were submitting i-script, ba-check i-script ukuthi ikhona yini potential yakho ukuthi ungakhona yini ukubhala. So mangithumela the script, I got a call back, but no, ngingeza for attend the course. It was a one-play theater play. Now I'm specializing in theater. So with Sancta, I wrote a script. My first script was The Sanctuary of Secrets. That got me in the festival, because normally you start with the writing, then you go in a course workshop. After the workshop, they are mentoring you. Now ukuthi uzokhona ukufaka the full production theater. So the first year was Sanctuary of Secrets. And then from Sanctuary of Secrets, no, I decided I want to write more. Then I wrote a script called Dungeon Without Keys. That was my script. The first script that went straight to the festival and won the award as the best original script. So the following year, I think I was nominated for 2 scripts now. Is with a Voice and Gideon's Gift. Those were my scripts, my own work that I submitted with Sancta in the journey yami script writing. So after that, I decided I want to venture. That's when now I started at administration, because with art administration you get to know art is not only what you just see. There is more work in preparing for the festival before you go to the festival. So art administration course provided by this department Arts and Culture, again it was more on the paperwork of art, of which many artists yonanto abanganayo, applying for my projects. So that's where my energies ventured. It's what I've been studying, art administration, and then the compliance again, because it is what you need. So now with the department, I was able to ngibe part, or I was elected to be the board by AMA artists, seeing my work as a committed person. Kumsuka Likwa Arts and Culture Forum, that's when I started back in 2014. I was the member and I was elected as the deputy secretary. Kumsuka Likwa Arts and Culture Forum, dealing with it administration, but then it was not as fully equipped as it is now. So ngaba ke part and parcels, ngaba part and parcel Msuka Likwa Arts and Culture Forum. I remember the last event, of which it was the big event that happened in Msuka Likwa Arts and Culture Festival, where we had generated fundings. We were able to give them prizes to sustain our artists, because that's what we are on about. To sustain our artists, beyond the festival, they need to have something. So in 2015, that's when I had an idea. We need to form another organization now that will be based in Breyten, but then still operating remotely around Msuka Likwa, Qinisela Art Productions. Qinisela Art Productions it's a non-profit organization where I am the deputy chairperson of the organization. We have the mandate to identify, develop, and expose our artists. So the big part of us, where we want to spend more time in doing, it's when we develop the artists, because we see there is a vast gap. So our artist needs to be developed in terms of paperwork. babe developed how to manage the stage, babe developed how to write a responsible content. As a community developer around Breyten, kunabantwana abaneedy abadinga some of the things. So what I normally do, I work with Isonqoba drop-in center, donating impahla lezi mhlambe they used items. Probably if someone anokunye like sanitary towels, izinto zokugeza neimpahla that we can donate to the center. So we kindly request ukuthi abantu mhlambe they can tap in assisting their center, because it's doing the wonders. It's the only center eyenza much more work for the community. And then another community development of which those are the things passionate ngazo or engisebenza ngazo, it's the gender-based violence issues that is around emphakathini wethu. So as a part of the project that we will be doing, it will be focusing mhlambe or having some of the scripts written, because currently I'm doing a Think Inc project. A Think Inc project is the project that focuses ekuhlanganiseni abantu abangababhali or ama-writers ukuthi ba develop those responsible and quality content scripts, because yonke production before izoyenzeka iphele iqala nge-writing. The writing part iyo ebalekile. It's documenting noma ukuthatha izinto ezenzakalayo siraise ama-awarenesses ngazo. So i-Thinking project is the project ezoba around eMelo emsukalikwa ezohlanganisa noma ehlanganisa ama-writers ukudevelopa i-content nangokufocusa ke kuma-heritage sites, because sinama-heritage sites amaningi lana, but then ama-stories wakhona they are not being told enough. So we're coming in as ama-storytellers. So for that, i-project is focused more kubantu ababhalayo, mostly the youth. Okay, it is said ukuthi knowledge ibalekile and there is no useless knowledge. So Gugu is someone who's always upskilling herself. Currently, I'm upskilling myself. I'm in a learnership program provided by the Department of Arts and Culture together with Isibigwa Arts Center. I'm doing e-arts administration course. Okubalekile ke ngale course ukuthi ivula nezinye izinto ukuthi abantu kungani kubalekile ukuthi bazi upskill njalo. Why i-paperwork noma the administration side ye-art ibalekile? Because normally as ama-artists we only rely with talent lethu, and of which i-talent lilodwa cannot sustain you enough as i-artist. I-talent lakho lidinga ukuthi libe nalama build up emaceleni, because currently we are learning i-administration, we are learning marketing as part ye course. We are also learning in drafting ama-policies ukuze the organization flow very well, because we are having the large number. I think when you check site NPO, ama-NPOs are registered maningi and amanye azade registered, but then afunctionayo they are very few. So I think this course is coming in helping ama-organizations as well as ama-artists, and then nokuthi how do you develop ama-programs, because we normally complain ukuthi i-government ayisenzeli 1 2 3, ama-businesses around our senzeli 1 2 3, but then what are we doing for ourselves? It is now the time ukuthi size upskill and siphume sibheke the opportunities, because I can assure you ama-opportunities they are out there, they are available. You only need to comply, you only need to design ama-programs that will speak to the community, that will speak to abantu abasha, that will speak to women, that will speak to men, that will speak to everyone, that will azoletha i-change. So for this opportunity yokuthi ngikhone ukwenza this course ngiyayibonga kakhulu, because kunezinto eziningi ezi-unlockekile kimi. I was doing e-art administration, but then when I compare izinto bengizenza before nalezinto engizifunde manje, kube ne change enkulu that I will still do, that I will still assist even other organizations ukuthi bakhone ukuba compliant, bakhone ukudesign ama-programs, bakhone submit even the report part of it, because normally you are being funded but then you cannot report back, and of which it reflects back bad. It reflects very bad to the organization. Ubuhleli nami ke uGugu Mabuza intokazi yaseBreyten phansi embazwane. So ukungithola ke on Facebook I am Gugu Mabuza. You just search for Gugu Mabuza. That's where you'll find ama activities amaningi engiwenzayo. And then for ama organizations la enginokusebenza nawo, check on Iligwa FM or Ligwa Station 101.3 on Facebook. And then you check Msuka Ligwa Arts and Culture Forum. That's the forum edila artist Msuka Ligwa. Then for the organization engisebenza nayo iqinisela Art Productions. On Facebook you check iqinisela Art Productions. Keep watching it, dope, hot and fresh.
Dope, hot and fresh all day, every day is too much.